Okay, so I'm going to be giving you guys a persuasive speech on helping felons getting employed. So my purpose is to persuade you all on helping felons in finding jobs so they can live a better life. So did you know that 730,000 inmates are released annually and more than 65% of ex-felons are unemployed? So as a result of the speech, I hope to change any employer's perspective towards their hiring restrictions. So 3 points I have is need, which is the first one, which is we need to give felons more opportunities that will benefit them in the long run. Point 2, which is solution, there will be less crime and increase in the economy and prisons will be less populated. Point 3, visualization, it will change the lives of felons and create more job opportunities which will lower the unemployment rates. So to start, I will be giving you all the information that I have researched on felons and prison statistics. So my point 1, which is need, is we need to give felons more opportunities that will benefit them in the long run, which I just said. So in the United States, about 730,000 inmates are released annually according to Mears and Mystery. The prison population consists of minorities, African Americans made up 40%, and Latinos made up 20% according to Prison Legal News. Due to the number of minorities in prison, it has challenged many minorities to find jobs because of their past. When inmates are released, most of them are seeking jobs to better their lives. However, many jobs won't hire them due to their history. Americans who have a history of incarceration have a reduced chance of being hired from 15% to 30%, according to Prison Legal News. Since felons can't find any work when released, it hurts our economy tremendously, costing our economy to lose about 57 to 65 billion annually. So also, many inmates come out of prison without high school diplomas or a GED. According to Prison Legal News, about 11% of former inmates have taken some college courses. Inmates not having no high school diploma or GED hurts them from finding a job because most jobs also require high school diplomas or GED. As Americans, we need to help as many inmates find jobs and change job restrictions so ex-felons can't break their repetitive cycle, which will give them a second chance in life. Next, I will give you points that many researchers have conducted on felons and policies that have been made. So according to Pacific Standard, 65 million Americans with criminal records face barriers on employment each day. The reason for that is because most applications have a checkbox that asks, have you ever been convicted for a crime? Due to ex-felons checking the box, most never get an interview because jobs that see the box check just ignore the application and move on to the next one. This is a problem that many ex-felons face every day. Also, many Americans have noticed that the struggle felons face on a daily basis. Now many individuals are taking action and are creating policies that will ban job applications from asking individuals if they've been convicted of a crime. The policy that has been created is called Ban the Box. So lawmakers in 10 states and over 50 cities have already enacted ban the box policies, which is right here. Okay. By pushing forward with the ban the box policy, it can help many felons on finding job opportunities and helping them live a better life. Also, by enacting the ban the box policies, it will help our economy and also public safety. According to Pacific Standard, felons' chances of returning to prison is 2 times lower when having a job. This shows by helping felons, our prisons will be less populated and have a decrease in crime rate. So thirdly, I will be stating points that we Americans can do to help felons when released to society. So some examples we Americans can do is create job fairs for felons that will help them to find jobs. Another example is employers can be more lenient on background checks. Also, states should create programs that will have a set job before felons are released. And lastly, approve ban the states in all states. Overall, there are many ways to give felons a second chance that they need. As I stated above, my 3 main points consisted of So the first one was need. So it was pretty much that we need to strive together as Americans and help many ex-felons on getting jobs. We need to establish laws and policies that will help those 730,000 felons get a better life, not only for themselves, but for their loved ones as well. Point two, which was solution, which was about felons having a better life, and our economy, which will have an extreme boost, which will create more jobs. And then also many felons will break their repetitive cycle, and this will lower populated prisons. And then point three, which was about Americans helping felons, which can give them a second chance they need, and pushing for programs that help felons find jobs and changing job restrictions. For example, a policy that is already happening, which is called Ban the Box. And so for my conclusion, felons face many struggles when released back into society, and many continue a repetitive cycle that they can't break. But with our help, we can give felons a better shot on having a better life, giving them the second chance that everyone deserves. We need to strive towards having better policies for felons, creating programs that will help felons on seeking jobs, and changing job restrictions.